All right, welcome back. This is session 19, part B. We have got part A already loaded up on the YouTube, and also on the collaborate session here. In theory, it should be under here. If I refresh this now, oops, there you go. Our first recording is under here now from the collaborate session. All right, and it's also on the YouTube. Um, Under this course that you go to usually. So that's the first part of it. So that's actually part A. I could have named it that way too. I might do that. All right. So the thing that we talked about during the break, two things. One is about this group called the BIM Collaboration Experience. I will send an email to you down the track with the link for this. Also, a few other tips and tricks and links where you can get families and things like that to have on reference. But for now, this is what we talked about. If you want to look it up in the meantime, I do have to let you in. Whoever, I think, no, nowadays you can, I think it just lets you in straight away. They keep changing the rules. But anyhow, I'll keep an eye on. I'm the administration person on there, so I'll have to keep an eye on it. And the other thing, the other question we had, and a couple of you had the problem here in the classroom, is that these tags tend to come in rotated at 90 degrees. So hold on, let's start again. We haven't started the recording to on the this one here. So we'll just quickly do that. Apologies, I didn't start the recording on the Collaborate itself. So yeah, we're just talking about this BIM group here, which you can join. We advertise jobs come up here. Also advertise any conferences that come up, and I saw one before when I was scrolling. This one here, BIM SA. Also Build SA. They have regular conferences here in Adelaide, and they're generally free. And you can just go and hear from speakers, different speakers all the time. So when they come through, I usually they have about 4 a year each, so it's about 8 all up. Build SA is usually a morning breakfast thing. BIM SA is usually a night time thing. Right, so August was the last one. Networking drinks, best jobs. This one from Tim K here, for example. That's a structural drafting one, but we do get building design ones as well. So, all right. So the other thing we had is this: the tag comes in rotated. So the way to fix that is to, for example, if I click tag here, it'll come in here. And what it says normally, and you have to be careful when you move across, you don't lose this thing here. Oh, here we go. We lost it already. Here we go. You can click here and change it from normally set to vertical. If I put it down now, I guess it goes like that. I don't know what I clicked on. Probably something it doesn't understand. But the other way to fix it once you've put it in here, I guess, is to how do we fix it? How do we fix it? Change it to horizontal. But yeah, just look out for that if it's coming the wrong way, in the wrong way. Where's my delete key? Right next to the on key. Yeah, see what happens now. Now it's still vertical. So if I let's see, it's a little bit obviously temperamental. Let me just go down here and just go very slowly across, and then click here horizontal. It'll let me do it now. Let's see, do another one now. I'll just escape straight out, come back in, make sure it remembers it. Type by category. There it goes. It remembers it now. See? All right, so it's all good. All right, so now we can move on. And I think shadow plans might be the next bit on the list. Yeah. Okay, so shadow plans we will do next. And for that, we're going to start with the site plan. Now, let me just go into the, I'm going off the top of my head, but let's go and look at the site as well. Here we go. All right, so we're in the documentation side of things here, task 3, and we're down to I've done the elevations as such, and some annotating shadow plans here. So we've got some instructions in the view. The view we have already from that overall sheet that I gave you, but there's also one there. We'll download the instructions and the view from here, just see what it says. So I'll just bring those across to this for now. All right, so just bear with me where I find my bearings on the screens. 4 screens to manage. All right, so here we go. So this is what we've got to produce as far as the views go. It's not necessarily on the sheet. They will look like that in the way that they've just got the view label there, and the view labels for the elevations as well will come in automatically when we put them on the sheet, so you don't have to worry about that. So to produce these, we've got a cheat sheet here. Just basically create shadow plans. Okay, so create a view templates. So from the site plan, we're going to create a view template. We're just going to call it general. That's only for the site plan. But then we're going to do it a little differently this time. We're going to modify the view template, sort of not graphically, but through the database, to get it to do the shadows and everything for us, and then we'll apply that to a new view. We could have done it the other way around, like the elevations, where we will copy the site plan view, which we'll do anyway, go through the settings and get it right, then create a view template from that. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. All right, so let's go with, I suppose with CAD or BIM software, there's 2 or 3 different ways you can do the same thing. All right, all right, let's just do the first bit, which is to just create this view template, which is not a big deal. We're only creating it really so we can actually rename it, but anyway, let's just do it. It's just in keeping with everything with elevations as well. We've got view templates. Let's just do it. So let's go like this. I guess what I'm saying for this one here, it's a bit of a useless view template because it's only applied to one view. It's not applied to anything else. So it's not really gaining any efficiencies from it, but that's fine. What we call it, general. It says general site or general. What does it say? Just site plan general. My apologies. My bad, eh? Okay. That's I'm doing it in capital. It doesn't matter. Site plan general. That makes more sense. All right. So there it is. We haven't applied it to it at all, but anyway, it dropped us in this. While we're in here, we might as well just do the next bit, which is to copy this. So it just shows you another way of how you can copy these templates and do some, just rejig them a little bit, because the site plan and the shadow plans are very similar anyway. So this is a good application of how you can copy one and do something else with it. So this little button here is the duplicate button. So we'll copy that. What we're going to call it before I go in there, we're going to call it shadow plan summer. So we'll just copy that. Shadow plan summer. There it goes. And what we're going to do is sort of rejig these settings here so that we can get it to do that. But before we do that, we're not going to do it now, because if we do, well, it won't matter because we haven't applied it to anything. We can actually just do it anyway. But it'd probably be a good idea to make a copy of this site plan so we can actually want to apply it, we can see what's happening. And I think probably the instructions should say that anyway. Let me just have a look. Um, we've done that site plan. What's the other thing is? Oh, it says to modify the template, whatever. Do that. That's fine. That's easy. Now it says make a copy. Sorry, make a copy of that and make the winter one. Then what does it say? Create 2 new views. Well, ah, I I would rather create the 2 new views because sometimes I want to go apply and just see if it works. Like if I did accidentally, it'll change perhaps the site plan. So let me just. I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna skip down here and just gonna create these views. I think, or the first one at least. Um, I'll copy this one. Site summer solstice. Okay, so um, let's do that. So what I'm gonna do is just okay that for now, and uh, I'm gonna. This is a site plan, so I'm gonna apply this to it. Seeing we created it, just apply site plan general to that. Okay, so nothing should change. Yeah, okay. Well, now I've got to duplicate this view, and I should duplicate it with detailing. I'm not sure if it says that. I think it would say that. With detailing, important to remember that, because if we don't do that, basically hatching or the pattern for the roof and things like that won't come through, and we have to somehow recopy them. So yeah, so right click and duplicate the view with detailing option. All right, and we'll just right click and rename it. And I think you can rename it from here as well in the properties. You don't have to right click, you can come here and just change it under the view name. Same thing. So we go Control V there, apply, it just changes it here as well. Okay, so that's good. All right, so now I'm going to go here with the site plan view template, just above that in the properties here under the identity data there. Click on that, and we have the site plan general applied to it. I'm going to apply the shadow plan to it. Apply, and it changes here if I go apply. It's a shadow plan. Now nothing would have changed because they're both identical. We haven't made the settings change it, the setting changes yet. So we just have a look at our cheat sheet here, and we're doing the summer one, aren't we? I think, yeah, summer. So we're here. So we're going to go to the visibility overrides notation and untick show annotation categories in this view. So we're not going to show basically any text. So we're just turning off the text, I guess. All right, so just making sure I'm in the right view. Yes, I am. So I'm going to go into the annotation overrides here, the second one with the edit button, the second one there. And I'm going to take that tick off there. I guess if I apply, I'm just going to keep an eye on this text and stuff. All the text is gone. All right. So because we copied it with detailing, all the text came across and the hatching and things like that. But at the end of the day, we didn't want the text. So we could have gone through and deleted each text, but the method we chose here is to just turn it off. You got that? Yeah, it's just second button. So if I go OK there, so it's that button there, and we'll just untick the top left one there with the bright light onto it. Yeah. All right. So that's working. So that's why I wanted to make that view first, so I can actually see when I'm doing it, what it's doing, rather than at the end, magic, it's happened. At least you can see as you're going what it's doing each time. Right? So everyone happy with that? Yeah, all good. Please stop me any time and I can help you out. So then in the overrides under the import, we're going to turn off any CAD drawings. The other thing that just reminded me then as well, I got to check the elevations. I think the floor plan. I think there's a tree poking in the floor plan we've got to sort out as well. We'll do that in a minute. It's part of this. Um, so let's go into what did I say I was doing? The import category. This one here, the fourth one down from the edit buttons, a whole group of them. It's just annoying because it actually just goes. You can actually. It doesn't matter which one you tick. You can just go to it once you get to here. I find it easier to find everything from here. So we're just going to turn off import here. Let me just make this bigger. What's going on here? It's just so small. Gee, halftone is fine. Patterns. All right, this one. All right, so we need to. Sorry, untick the cat drawings. Have I? Oh, that's the family import family. Sorry. Cat drawing, typical box cutter. Is that? Yeah, that's looks like a cat drawing because it's got layer information here. Um, we'll take that off. I don't think we'll just take anything else off. There's no, I don't know where that, well, I mean, there's no, I can't see that in here anyway. I don't know why we did that. There's no box cutter detail there, but anyway. Sorry? Yeah, yeah, but I mean, it's not in this side plan, is it, anywhere? So I'm not sure why, but I guess it's just safety. Make sure it doesn't show up. Yeah, yeah, we used it for that, but it shouldn't show up here in theory anyway. Anyway, um, and then we'll go to the shadows and tick shadows. So now we just have to close this because that's not part of this dialog box. Um, shadows. Because I've applied it, I just click the close. Shadows I've seen here. Shadows, edit. This one is a different dialog box. So when I cast shadows, we put a little tick there. Um, you can you can also do the show ambient shadows, but you can do it later if you want to see what the difference is. Once we've put it in, you'll see the difference. If I just apply that now, see how it's showing as that there. If I just tick that and apply that, see if it makes a difference. It does make a difference on the elevations. I'm not sure if it will do it here. No, I don't notice anything different in this one. It sort of smooths it out a bit, sort of nicer, but anyway, it doesn't say to put it in. Just leave it out for now. I just sort of put it in, but I can't see any difference, so just leave it how it says. So, um, and then the face filter, set it to show complete. Oh yeah, all right. Wasn't it already show complete? I thought. Uh, where's the phase? Down a bit, is it? Can you see it? There, isn't it? Yeah, show all. Oh, show complete. Well, I would have thought the other one. Oh, sorry, I just closed it. I would have thought the side plan should be already. Oh, the side plan's different. Yeah. Okay. Face filter. New construction. Oh, because we've got the. Yeah, we just got to go here. It's grayed out because I would have thought this should be show complete. I don't know why this is not. Let me just put it over here. Maybe I missed something, but I mean it does. Let me just move it for a minute. It does look like it's show complete, doesn't it? But I'd be tempted to face filter. What happens if I go show all? Show complete. I would have thought that's all we need there, isn't it? Apply. Has it wrecked anything? It shouldn't in theory. Maybe it looked alright on show all, but I think show complete should be the way to go. So look, site plan. Oh, here. Well, it looks. Yeah, I would set it to show complete. That's what we should be doing. Yeah. Anyway, mine didn't show it. I don't know, and because I copied it from there, now it doesn't show it on the other one, so I had to fix it. So back to the summer solstice. Click this, and we did the show complete here. What else is it asking us to do? Oh, it should be here. Where are we? Um, uh, shadow. No, this one here. All right. So we need to do the lighting. So this is the main thing here, which will differentiate which way the shadows go. Let's go to the lighting. So we've got solar lighting here. So it's just sort of the second to last edit of that block of edit buttons. I'll push it up a bit more. So it's lighting down here, edit. All right, so what we're going to do in here, what have we got? First of all, sun setting, we have to go there and change it to still. Okay. And where it says Sydney, New South Wales, on the right hand side, just click the three dots, the ellipse, and just type in Adelaide. Let's see. There we go. So just wait for it to come up a bit, and just click in there and type in the search Adelaide. Say search. Oh, where's Adelaide? How come it's not coming up? Is it under here? Adelaide. How did they put it in here? Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. Okay. SA. Oh, we don't exist. Oh, yeah, it came up there. Hold on. It came up there. Yeah, it comes here. It comes here. Did you mean Adelaide SA? Yeah, I did. Click here. Oh, yeah, we're in Adelaide. Great. You in Adelaide? Amazing. Okay. So use daylight saving because it's summer. We'll tick on the bottom left here. We'll go use daylight saving because the summer solstice is actually I think the 21st of December. So that's when the real summer starts, I guess, not the 1st of December. And 21st of June, it will be the winter solstice, which we'll do next. Okay. All right. So that's done. We'll go OK there. So that puts Adelaide as A there. And I can put in the date of, say, the 21st or the 12th. There. 2022 is good. And time, let's put in 10 a.m. 10 0 0 there. a.m. Make sure it's a.m. I've had PM and sort of the whole thing goes the other way around. And make sure it projects to the ground GL level, not on the finished floor level. So the shadows basically will project onto that level. So it makes them a bit longer because they're a bit, sort of taller. So yeah, so okay, that I don't, let's see, I don't think there's anything else we've got to do. Done that, done that, done that, done that. Okay, we're good. So we just go back and go okay, and we go okay, and you can apply here. I don't know if it will change much. Let's see. It changed a lot. So that's what the summer one looks like. Yes. All right. So I guess at 10 o'clock in the morning, if you want to think about it, you're right there, Ollie. Yep. Yeah. So if you want to have a bit of a think about it logically, east is on over here on the right hand side, west is over here, north is up there. So in the morning, the sun is over here, so of course the shadows will be here. If it was 12 o'clock, if I put 12 o'clock, hey, it'd be interesting to see, hey, the shadows should fall over here a little bit in the neighbors, eh? So let's have a look at that as an experiment. You don't have to do it. I'll do it though, because I've got nothing else to do, hey. Let's go here. What if I said go back here, yeah, and I say it's 12 o'clock p.m. There you go. So they're sort of, it's a bit of shadow on this side. Being summer, the sun's really high up, so it's not going to project too far onto the neighbors. So it's a good little study to do because the neighbor will say, oh yeah, but my shed is getting too much shade. Well, it's not in summer, so it's all right. Okay, so we'll change this back to 10 o'clock a.m. All right, apply that and go okay. So that's what we want for that. We'll okay that. Oh, before we okay that, obviously we'll apply it. That's all good. We're going to just copy this again now, and we're going to make the. Have I still got it there? No. Shadow plan winter. Oh, winter. Okay, winter. Winter. All right. So really, we should only need to make one change here, which it'll be the summer solstice, two changes, and the daylight saving. So under the lighting, we'll go there. Um, it's already casting shadows, so we've already done that before, so it should be all right. So I went to the lighting and click into the sun setting section, and we're going to go winter solstice, and we're going to, it's already changed it to 21st of the 6th. If you want to do the year, I mean, it doesn't change from year to year anyway. 2022 is fine. And make it 10 a.m. as well. AM, not PM. Everything else. Oh no, the daylight saving. Have I done that? Winter solstice. Also here the ground GL. Make sure it's GL for the ground plane. Where did I change it? If I go OK here. Hold on. Oh, here. I have to click where it says Adelaide SA. Just check. Yeah. Just take off the use daylight saving for winter. Although for those that like daylight saving all year round, this is a good thing to tick. All right, so let's go there. All right, so let's go there. Okay. Okay, I think that's all I need to do and apply that. Oh, yes, that's correct. No, that's fixed. That's fine. Oh, no, I'm a bit of an idiot. No, don't apply it because that's going to apply. It doesn't matter if you apply it. You can reapply the summer one, but we just need to just okay that for now. Let's see. Okay, it's applied it, did it? Oh, yeah, stuffed it up. Shadow. Yeah, I basically changed the. I didn't copy it, did I? Did I? Did I copy it? I didn't. I copied it, but I didn't. I changed the. Okay. Oh, what does it say here? Summer. Oh, yeah, sorry. Shadow plan. Wait, let me just check. I think I've just applied the wrong one, hopefully. Yeah, yeah. I just got to go back and apply the summer. Okay, that's fine. All right. So I just need to do another view and apply the winter one on that view. All right. So just let me just rename that. Copy. All right. So I just right click and duplicate. Before I do that, it might save me a bit of time later if I fix this thing up first. This one here. And also, you remember what I told you in the morning, how I jump around all the time? This is it. Okay. So so I was mentioning the tree before. So let me just, before I get on to do this, sort that tree out for you. I think there's a tree here under the plan complete. Here, see that there? So we need to turn off the trees in the plan complete, if you've got that there. How did that come about? Because put the trees in afterwards. We'll put the trees in the site plan afterwards, and now they're showing up on the floor plan, or one of them is, half of it. So I don't think there's any more. So we just need to turn off the trees. So right click and hide in view category. All right, so that now it's sort of set to go on the sheet, apart from the cropping and stuff, but we won't worry about that now. So let's have a look. So I'm just gonna summer solstice and right click and duplicate view. Oh no, don't do that. That's what I was going to do next. This one here. See how that's got a space there for where we put that text in there? How is that text put in there out of interest? Yeah, it's just text, isn't it? Yeah, it's interesting that that text is there, isn't it? Because if I delete that text, what happens? No, it's just a gap there, isn't it? I wonder why we did it that way. I'll just experiment that with it in a minute and see what we can do with that text out of interest because I can't remember why we did it that way now, but I'll have a look. All right, so I'm going to set this roof back to not have, sorry, to have a bit of a pattern through here. So we're just going to modify this pattern boundary here and just edit the boundary here. So if you highlight it, you go edit on the ribbon. And what we do is just chain select by highlighting that without clicking one of the lines and then tab and then left click and then we'll just press the delete key. And if I go tick, it should just do that, right? You know how we turned off the text before? It's like you wouldn't delete it because I'm just going to turn it back on for a minute just to experiment with this view as you know how we might have been able to do it differently. And this is just going off the top of my head. I haven't practiced this, so I'm going to be embarrassed in a minute, but that's all right. All right, so this is the summer solstice, and I'm just going to go into here, keeping a bit of an eye on the thing because I'm running behind. But anyway, I'll let's go to the what are we? What did we say was the in the overrides here on the annotation. You don't have to do this. I'm just going to quickly do it just to see. I'm just going to turn them back on for a minute. Uh, there's that text. So I'm just wondering if we could have done that text a little differently. Let's just check. If I go here and this is a standard 2.5, but check in here. Okay, that's all right. Standard, there's nothing, no other option. If I edit the type and duplicate this and call it 2.5 opaque or opaque, for example, or something like that, and go okay. I duplicated that, and if I go here, see how it's just transparent. If I change that to opaque and I go apply, let's just see. I don't know. There you go. But the problem with that is this. You can see the problem is just wrapping around that. So it's probably we're trying to get a neater situation happening. I don't know what that question mark is for, but anyway. The other thing you could do with this, if you didn't want to do the cutout, you could, for example, go align center and see if you get a better result. You might think that's acceptable enough and saves you having to put that little cutout by making the text opaque. All right. Anyway, we're not gonna, we don't have to do it, but it's just something to keep in the back of your head. I'll keep going because I'm not allowed to stop. Time is running out. All right, so let's go to sorry. Yeah. I'll do it. Let me just actually I'll just cancel this and I'll just Control Z, cancel that. Control Z. So all I did is I selected. Oh, hold on. Control Z again. Yeah, I selected the. Control Z again. You go. I selected this like that, and then I added the boundary, and I just deleted those 4 lines in the middle, and then I clicked the tick. So you can do it individually. I just did them all in one go, but you can do them like that, and then press the little green tick. Yeah. If you ever lose this little green tick, for example, if you accidentally clicked over here, you think, oh, where's my little tick? There's always, if things are grayed out elsewhere, a good hint is that you're in a sketching mode. So you need to just click over here. There's usually a green tab here, and you find your tick. All right. All right. So that's that. Is that all right now? Yeah. All right. So let's create this. Now that we've done that, now we can copy this, duplicate, create, duplicate the view with detailing. And now that's all fixed. All we've got to do now is apply that shadow plan winter, and okay, and that's apparently what it looks like. Let's see if it's correct to our cheat sheet. Looks like that. That's about right, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's okay. Good. Stairs. All right. That's fine. Yeah, happy with that? Yep. Question? No? I'll just pop over. Hang on. So yeah, the problem was is that it was 10 p.m. instead of 10 a.m. So just keep an eye on that. All right, good. So that's that. I'll leave that there. Now the uh, just because the last bit is to do the legend, so I'll just rush that through. Um, uh, let's see how we go. All right. All right. So if I go back to here, so we did the shadow shadow plans. Apologies for my throat there. Um, here we go. The other thing is to do the legends here, but we're not going to do legends now. We're going to skip to the general. Oh, sorry, which one is it? Which general? Which one is that one? Hold on, let me just check which one is which. No, this one here, yeah, general legend. So basically, it's just putting this little drawing up up somewhere so we can then put it on the sheet. So it's got some dimensions of how to do it, and what it looks like is sorry, I'm in the right thing. What it looks like, where is it on the sheet? Um, where is the sheet? Here. Where's my legend? Here. It's on the floor plan. It's going to go on the floor plan. So it's going to look like that. All right. So all it is really, it's quite simple, and I can do it in the 5 minutes. You just go to Legends here, and in the um, project browser, and right click. I guess my friend will go to view and find it from in here. There's Legends here, and you can do two different types legend. But I'm just going to go right click, new legend, and yeah, the scale, I think this one is to 50, so that's fine. We're just going to call it general legend, I think. Here, yeah, name it general legend. The scale is 1 is to 50, I'm pretty sure. I just can't see it from here somewhere. I think it's meant to be 1 is to 50. Yeah, well, we'll soon find out. All right, general legend. Okay, just keep it on its feet. We can change it later if we need to. All right, so it just comes in like this, and it doesn't matter where you draw with these things. A bit like a drafting view. You just start drawing somewhere. It does say that we should use medium lines for these external ones. So what it is detail lines. So I'm just going to go to annotate, detail lines. Make sure it's set to medium rather than thin lines. So I went to annotate, detail lines under the detail panel, and just make sure it then says medium lines rather than thin. Medium. Where's the medium? Ah, medium lines there. All right. So just basically, I mean, the thing is 1950 by 4000 something. So just draw a rectangle if you want. 1950 by 4000. So it's about, yeah, about there. Drop it in, and we can just change it later. So we'll go here and just get the exact number, which is 4050. And then over here, it should be 1950. All right, so that, and then we just have to 350 offset for the heading. So just pick up one of the lines and go offset 350. You know, it's already just type in 350 there, and then just approach it from below and put the line below it. The good test is to see if my text fits in there. The text is 3mm thick, tall, so I just put in a bit of text just to make sure I've got the right scale there. So I use the 3mm one, it says, this one here. And I'm just going to make it middle everything. I'm going to guess the middle being there. What do I have to say? Just legend. Oh, sorry, I don't need the arrow, idiot. Let's see, we don't need the. You're going to get used to me calling myself idiot, so I'm very harsh on myself. So, all right, so I'm not calling you idiots. It's me. Uh, okay, that fits all right. I think that's fine. Just a bit of nudging, perhaps. Just eyeball it in. Goodness me, escape. Click it again. Yeah, it fits all right. Looks all right. Okay, legend. All right, so basically that's that. And then all we've got to do is just put in these symbols here. So we've got the door tag. So the way this works is that you can bring in the door tag. The first couple or first three are symbols like that. So you go over here to the symbol. I'm on the annotate tab. Go over here to the symbol on the right hand side and click that. And then you should look in here. You should be able to find smoke. If you type in smoke detector comes up. If not, you have to load it from the families, and that one is part of the Revit that comes when you install it. You can load it from the Australian families under symbols, I think. But it should, everything in it should be already loaded in here. So, or you just you just go into that. Let me go back. How do I get out of this? Go to symbol, and then you go to the type selector here. Click it, and then up here it says search. So you type in smoke, and that comes up. And you select smoke detector, and that. Oh, is that the one we put in first? Oh no, I got the wrong one. Sorry, apologies. Oh, just put it a bit lower. Okay. And then we can go back in here and get what's door tag. So you go in here, type in door tag, that comes in, put it up where I should have put it in first. And the other one is a window tag. So click in type selector, wind, there you go, that comes up, drop it in there. And there you got those three. You can nudge them, whatever. I mean, you or move them or whatever later. The other ones I'll show you is this one's here a bit more different to bring in. Is the wall and wind two walls, wall type 1 and wall type 2. They're a bit different the way they come in. From the annotate again, we have a under the detail section here, we're underneath the detail lines, or in that section we've got the region. I've got one here called detail. Wait, hold on. The symbol will look like that, bringing a detail, but actually if you expand it, there's a thing called legend component. So you get that one there. And then it will come in, I think, with the wall anyway, but you can go down and type in wall, for example. That doesn't come in. Sorry. Legend. What does it come in? Sorry. Oh no, we select that from over here. My apologies. Up here. Oops. it will have all the different walls. So the first one you want is a brick veneer 240 timber. So just drop it in there, and don't worry that it's looks like that. That's fine. You can change that because we haven't. If I escape out of everything, we'll have to just change the resolution from detail level coarse to medium perhaps, and it looks all right. All right. So just to try that again, component here, detail component, and then this time, what am I doing? No, wrong one. Sorry, try again. Sorry, legend component, not detail component, legend component, and we want that custom orb insulation 156 one next. So bring that one in, just line it up with that one, and basically that's it. And then you just put some text next. Oh no, it's not it. We got to do the tag as well. So the tag is a bit different. If we go here, we can tag it. Ah, sorry, no, again I stuffed up. The tag is not that tag. It's a symbol itself, I think, as well. Sorry, let's see. Um, War tag. Typing war tag, and then we want, I think, the 8mm. Does it say? Or was it the 12? I think it's the 8. I should read the instructions. Adding 8mm war tag. There you go. Trace the lines, delete the tag, whatever. Yeah, copy. Yep. All right. So what it's saying is just bring that in and drop it like that. How's everyone going? Are you keeping up or not? Yeah? Anyone behind? Okay, good. So we'll just bring it in, and what we're going to do, because we can't use, like, if I change the name in here, it will change it for here because it's the same thing. We need to do something different here. We need to trace this. We just brought it in so we can trace it. So with, what is it? Detail lines, but I guess thin ones. Just mega thin ones, thin detail lines. You can't really latch onto the endpoint of this, so you just have to zoom in and guess where it is, and just go off at 45 degrees. It just jumps a bit, and down here, zoom in so you can get it about right, and over here, and you should see it lining up with the other side. Once you see that, just click it, and then come over here. You should be able to find the endpoint now. So basically that's all we're doing, and we're just clicking on this 1T, deleting that symbol, and we're just going to put a new text in here, called W1, I guess. And just move it in place like that, and that's it. So basically we're going to copy this. You can do a crossing window from the left, but you should get it all if you do crossing window from the right to the left, and then copy it all. You sort of eyeball it in. There's no, you just have pick it up, and you can't latch onto midpoint or anything. I'm probably a little bit too close actually. I'll just move it out a bit, and I'll do the same. I did 2 nudges, so I'll do 2 nudges here. And just change this one to W2. All right, how about that? All right, so basically that's it, and then all we do is to say about this text, it should be 2.5 mil as well, I'm guessing, or 2 mil. Copy what type? Yeah. I'll just okay, let's put that in. All right, so we'll put this text in here. The next text to put in is, I'll change that to 2 mil, 2.5 mil, I guess. Let's have a look. Just have to line them all up. What is the first one? Door tag. Okay. and then just move it. I've got it on center. That's why it's looking. I'll just change that to. There you go. We'll just change it to left justification. All right. So you can either copy this down or do new ones, but where we got, I think I'll just copy them down. Copy. So basically it's like that. What's this one here? What did I say? Door? Yeah, window. Um, it's a smoke detector. Yeah, smoke alarm. All right. And then we've got wall type 1 existing brick. I'll just yeah, I'll just copy wall type 1 column, and then enter, and it's going to be existing brick veneer. Veneer. I think I just got to wrap it. It's better if I just wrap it. Escape. It's not going to work for me, is it? Wrap, wrap, wrap. And just nudge it down. Now it's a little bit out of the line work. So what I'm going to do is just pick. Oh no. Pick if I can a window here. Just nudge them to the left altogether. More comfortable. You put your thick lines on as well, just to see how it's going to look. And we're going to just copy this down and change it to type 2 and what it is, which is custom orb on 90 timber frame plus R3 insulation. Oops. Custom orb on, and put a space there. Custom orb on 90 timber on 90 timber, and I can see there's a problem with the on timber frame. Did I write? Maybe my text should be on 2.5. I'm not sure. And R3. I'll check insulation. Yeah, so I think it's a bit. I don't know. What I'll do is I'll just file. Open this one here. Just check. I think I've got it here. I'm not sure. It's a legend. No, it's not legend. Okay. Let's close that. All right. So this one here is not right in the way that, I mean, I didn't place them properly. I very quickly just put them in there. These can come up. Oh, what happened there? Does anyone know? What actually happened? I think I moved this accidentally. It should be 350. All right. So I guess if I look at the example, I can. That's all right. That one. That's all right. That's all right. This can maybe come over a little bit. So it's very tight. Just nudge them to the left a bit. And then I can maybe nudge this, control all of these as well. That one is not lining up anyway, so I've got to fix that up. I think that's sort of just getting it in. This one here I'll move. It's not lining up though, is it? You can just eyeball it for now. All right, so that's basically that's gist of it. All right, so that's I'll save this one as I'm already behind time, but anyway, save as project. I'm going to see actually um, who's in here after in the afternoon. Is anyone stay here? I don't think there's anyone in here after in the sorry. You are okay. I'm just thinking because I don't think there's anyone in that room in the morning. If there's no one in here, whether I get them to come in here in the afternoon because there's no one in here, or I we all go over there from the morning. But I think I'll see if I can get them to come in here. Um, see how we go. All right, so I'm just going to go to save this as shadow plans, and oops, we're basically done. Any questions? Yes. Yeah. Change it to medium resolution, or what it's called. Hang on, this one here. Yeah. Easy. Good. So if you can just finish the elevations and shadow plans, or that, make sure they're up to that sheet level, which is in your PDF for next week. So we've got the basically just need to have oops these two done, and the elevations. Where's elevations? Have I lost them? Oh, here's elevations. All right. So those two sheets and the legend done. Then we can move on and do this sample thing, and probably the front cover next week. Put them on the sheet, whatever, or next week Thursday. Okay. All right. Thank you guys. You've been brilliant. Catch you on Thursday. I'll just stop the recordings now.